I understand.
Absolutely no damage.
I know that.
I'm being held from going to the airport. I missed my plane.
Do you not listen? Get on the ground. There's a gun behind me.
Chancellor Cantor. On a March morning in 2019, in New York, Chancellor Nancy Cantor of Rutgers University found herself at the center of a minor vehicular mishap involving a police patrol squad. The encounter, initially routine, escalated to clashing with law enforcement protocols. Chancellor Cantor was detained at the scene, a standard procedure to ensure all necessary details and reports were accurately filed. Understandably, she expressed a desire to leave quickly as she was headed to the airport.
Can I talk to your person, please?
Yeah, she's on her way right here. I understand.
No, you don't understand.
I understand. I'm just trying to do my job. That's it. I have to just make sure.
Rutgers police vehicle.
I understand that, but I can't just let it go. It's not like I can just let it go. I have to do what's safe for my job as well.
Damage.
I understand that, but that's not up for me. I have to make sure my supervisor is aware of what's going on.
The officer responded affirmatively, noting the supervisor was on their way, but Cantor became more and more impatient as time passed. She mentioned this to show how upset she was.
I understand.
Absolutely no damage.
I know that, and I explained that to her, but she still wants to come. She still wants to come, and she wants to make sure that's our policy. That's the way.
If I miss my airplane, you folks are in trouble.
Okay. She's on her way.
The officers, committed to their duty, explained that leaving the scene was not immediately possible, as protocol required a supervisor's review, especially since the Chancellor was involved in the incident. Cantor's responses grew increasingly assertive.
Excuse me.
Hello, how are you?
I'm not well. I'm being held from going to the airport. I missed my plane.
Okay.
You folks are in trouble.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm the Chancellor.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, can we get another car? She needs to go.
No, I don't want to do that.
Just give me 5 minutes. She's literally driving right there. I need to make notification. She's not allowed to leave right now because she was in the vehicle when this occurred.
I actually was not. I was standing right here.
Okay.
Who's the she? Who's on their way?
My sergeant and my lieutenant.
They're not going to be here.
They're going to be here. They're on their way. They're driving.
Sergeant LaFand and who's the LT? Lieutenant Jordan. They're on their way.
Lovely.
5 Blue Street. I just have to make notifications of what occurred, and that's what I'm doing.
Well, you could do that. Take a picture and let her go. She's on a university business. Would you do this if this were the President of the United States? Yes. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
We have to do what we have to do. We have to do our job just like you have to do your job.
No, you have to be thoughtful about doing your job.
Okay.
Not just, following rote.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm just going to tell you one thing. I 100% agree with my partner here, so we're just going to stand by for the supervisors and just got to do what we have to do. That's all. You're fine.
The interaction grew more intense when Cantor questioned the necessity of the holdup. She argued, implying that her position should afford her certain leeway. The officers, however, remained unmoved, emphasizing the importance of following the established procedures regardless of one's status. As the situation was being resolved, Cantor's associates joined the fray, further criticizing the officers' actions and suggesting that the entire ordeal was an overreaction to a minor incident. Ultimately, the officers' adherence to protocol paid off.
It's okay for you to do this under other circumstances, but now it's not. So you have to. That's the thing about being listen. That's the thing about being thoughtful. Strategic. You have to know who you're dealing with and how.
Vehicle has to get to the airport for a flight. Copy that.
Receive. We're getting the information.
I'd love to see them do this to President Bargy.
Oh no, they wouldn't do it.
Can I just have your driver's license and insurance?
He's a Rutgers police.
What did he just say?
Receive. I just need your license, your driver's, and the registration for the vehicle and the insurance.
So we can store the license of the driver, and you can let them go, and we'll do a report. If we need anything, we can always call back.
Receive.
The most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. He literally.
Curtis just called her. She won't tell us what he said.
Do you have your driver's license with you?
What did he tell you?
I wasn't driving.
Okay.
She wasn't in the car.
Okay. You have to. She won't give me her passenger information. Can you just take a copy of this? They're not gonna let me do the report.
Okay.
Because I was sitting in the vehicle. Do you want mine? If you give me mine.
What's that?
My I was sitting in the car. I don't know if that's
200. So, Officer Lethal, did we finish that?
That's affirmative. We're gathering the information.
I'll do yours later.
All right.
Can we let the other vehicle go right now?
I'm taking the picture now, and then they're gonna be on their way.
Appreciate it.
He just got here. I don't care. He said he fully supports his partner. Nancy, you should have called your chief in the first place. Just say, what should I do? Get the information, and that's all. When you have somebody like this, you call and you say, what should we do? Should we follow normal protocol or should we do something else? That's what you should have done. Thank you.
Have a good night. See you later. Deactivating body cam. This is going to be handled in-house. I'm going to do a report on it. Follow up as necessary.
If you enjoyed our content, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to get notifications about our latest videos. The supervisor arrived, the necessary checks and reports were completed, and Chancellor Cantor was allowed to proceed. However, the incident didn't fade quietly. Once body cam footage was released, public scrutiny intensified, leading Cantor to issue an apology for her behavior. Despite the public apology, Cantor faced no disciplinary action from Rutgers University. After hearing about this struggle, let's look at another case of the cop who destroys his career in his own hands. Officer David Dukes. On August 26, 2021, in the quiet town of Orangeburg, a distressing scene unfolded that would later expose the stark realities of police misconduct and the resilience of a community demanding justice. It began with a 911 call reporting a man in a burgundy shirt, allegedly armed and wandering the neighborhood.
Hey, let me see your hands. Berg, get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground right here! Get on the ground! You! Burgundy shirt, get on the ground! Over here! On the ground! On the ground! Get on the ground! Do you not listen? Get on the ground!
Officer Dukes encountered 58-year-old Clarence Gilliard. Clarence, a disabled man with rods and pins in his legs, moved slowly, a fact that did not temper the officer's aggressive approach, mistaking Clarence's protective stick for a weapon. Dukes commanded him to the ground. The situation escalated rapidly as Dukes, driven by mistaken assumptions, physically assaulted Clarence, throwing him to the concrete and causing significant head injuries.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! There's a gun behind me. There's a gun, I believe, behind me.
I ain't got no gun now.
Put your hands behind your back. Is there a gun back there?
Ain't no gun.
By that truck. Paul, do you watch him say? He had something.
I ain't got no gun.
The door's unlocked. It's not always so.
No, he was right here. Watch him. Go watch him. There it is.
I don't want no gun.
All right, that's what he had.
Clarence tried to explain his disability and the reason for carrying the stick as protection against dogs, not people.
Yep.
Listen.
Yep, they slammed my head
Listen.
down on the cement. Yep.
Go back inside. Go back in the house. Go back in the house. Ain't nobody talking to you.
I got head trauma.
Go back in the house.
Yep. Y'all bust my head down. Yeah, I've been in an accident. Yep. Y'all bust my head down. You threw me down.
I sure did. You wasn't listening.
Yeah. No, it ain't. You ain't to throw me down like that. I'm disability.
Okay.
I got head problem. Yep. You threw me down. Yep. You threw me down. You threw me down.
The situation got worse when Dukes realized how serious his actions were. He tried to hide what he had done. He made confusing excuses because he didn't have a patrol car. He awkwardly asked other police officers for help, but they were starting to doubt him. Witnesses and other officers watched as things got worse. The sergeant who was in charge criticized Dukes for lying and handling the situation badly. Clarence, who was badly hurt, was taken to the hospital in an ambulance. His head injury showed how bad the fight was.
He was in front of the car when I came up. He was walking like this. And I thought it was a gun at first. I said, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun. I had him at gunpoint. He's over here doing something like this.
You slammed my head.
What he was doing is putting this up behind the tire. So he comes over right here. He got his hands in his pockets. I'm telling him, let me see your hands, let me see your hands, let me see your hands. He wasn't listening. He got the, like this right here, and we went onto the ground. That's what are we doing? I guess Sam was going to check him out.
There ain't nothing over here on the press charges on.
Who called?
I'm not sure.
Take him out of cuffs right now. I mean, because that's what we got.
You're going to have to use it force.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah. Dude, I didn't know what his intention was.
Use it force. You need to look your camera.
All right. Mayor, I'm going to take that into evidence of what he had.
For what?
Well, I mean, you know, that's the reasons I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from. Because when he was behind the truck, I couldn't see what he was doing. And I didn't know where that went. If it was still in his pockets when he come around that car with his hands in his pockets.
His dogs on.
On camera.
Yeah, my dogs.
That's fine.
The incident was recorded by bystanders and police cameras, sparking conversations about how police should behave and the importance of better training and supervision.
Can I get a card from you?
I don't have one, man. We don't have one. They don't give us cards.
Okay, what's your badge number?
1059.
Let me see if I can get my phone. Hold on.
Hold on, we have cards. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Brandon, he can get this stuff off the car.
What you say, badge number?
1059.
As the legal proceedings began, the evidence against Officer Dukes mounted. He was fired from the department 2 days after the incident and subsequently arrested on charges of first-degree assault and battery. The lawsuit filed by Clarence against the city resulted in a $650,000 settlement. The female sergeant who challenged Dukes' version of events was commended for her integrity and her role in bringing the truth to light. And that brings us to the end of our exploration into these complex and thought-provoking cases. Now, we'd love to hear your views. Please share your insights in the comments below.